Inside the Madonna and Michael Jackson collab that never happened. We can't think of any stars of the 80s and early 90s bigger or more iconic than Madonna and Michael Jackson. So, the thought of the two artists teaming up is certainly exciting. Alas, the pair never did end up consolidating their ideas into a duet, but that didn't stop them from trying. Unbeknownst to many, Madonna and the King of Pop collaborated for a time in 1991, when they were set to duet on Michael's song, In the Closet. Although the creative process started off well, it wasn't long before the two megastars clashed and ultimately went their separate ways. But we can't help but wonder what might have been. Here's a look inside the Madonna and Michael Jackson collab that never happened. 10. It began with a brief romance. Michael Jackson had been linked to many famous women in his lifetime, from Diana Ross to Brooke Shields. Among his numerous ex-girlfriends was none other than Madonna, a decidedly odd pairing indeed. Much to the surprise of fans and the press, they made their first public appearance together at the 1991 Academy Awards, and Madonna recently told James Corden that she French-kissed MJ. 9. Madonna said that working together was an intimate experience. For Madonna, intimacy was a vital component of writing songs with another person. That's why she wanted to get to know Michael on a deeply personal level before they began collaborating. As she told Rolling Stone, "He wanted to get to know me and I wanted to do the same." When you write with somebody, it's a weird experience. You feel vulnerable and shy to write songs together as a very intimate experience. 8. The truth about the song's title. At the time, there was much speculation that Michael may have been gay. He had always denied these rumors, but the song title, In the Closet, certainly left fans speculating. However, the song is actually a heterosexual anthem about a secretive affair between a man and a woman. Since Madonna has long been an avowed supporter of the LGBT+ community, we can understand why she would be confused by the title and perhaps wanted to go in an entirely different direction. 7. Madonna wanted to make the video gender-bending. Madonna's idea for the music video was certainly ahead of its time. She wanted to dress as a man, while Michael dressed as a woman. But he was unhappy with the concept. While such a concept would be welcomed now, the early 90s were sadly a very different time. Instead, Michael recruited British supermodel Naomi Campbell for the video, a move that would assert his heterosexuality. 6. It wasn't long before they clashed. Getting two superstars, both with big egos, in the same room is pretty much inevitably going to lead to a clash of personalities. Michael was extremely dissatisfied with the provocative direction in which Madonna wanted the song to go. "I started writing words and getting ideas and stuff and I presented them to him and he didn't like them," Madonna said in an interview at the time. "I think all he wanted was a provocative title, and ultimately he didn't want the content of the song to sort of live up to the title." 5. Michael was scared of Madonna. According to engineer Rob Disner, Michael said that Madonna scared him and we never saw her again after that. A superstar like Madonna may come across as an imposing figure, but we can't help but wonder if Michael would still consider her scary if she were an assertive man. 4. They ended up dissing each other to the press. It wasn't long before the two megastars took their squabbles to the next level. In a less than classy move, the musicians ended up dissing each other to the press. "Afterwards, she wrote some mean things about me in the press," Michael told his spiritual advisor Rabbi Shmuley Boteach. "And I wrote that she is a nasty witch, after I was so kind to her." 3. A princess eventually took over. After Madonna left for good, Michael decided to replace her with a rather surprising choice. He recruited Princess Stephanie of Monaco, the daughter of actress turned royal Grace Kelly, to take over vocal duties. As a dulcet princess, Stephanie of Monaco was the total opposite to Madonna, which was likely a conscious decision on Michael's part. 2. With or without Madonna, the song was a hit. In the Closet was the third single from Jackson's 8th album, Dangerous, and, like its predecessors, was a top 10 hit. It reached number 6 on the Billboard 100, but we're quite certain that the song would have been a number 1 single had Madonna remained on board. 1. Michael never got over their spat. Years later, Michael held onto the animosity that built up during his brief working relationship with Madonna. Following his death in 2009, personal tapes that the King of Pop had recorded were made public. Michael had recorded about 30 hours of deeply personal thoughts between August 2000 and April 2001, as reported by CNN. In one of the recordings, Michael spoke poorly of Madonna almost a decade after their spat. "She is not a nice person," he is heard uttering. Meanwhile, Madonna lovingly paid tribute to Jackson following his death. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Michael Jackson videos.